Alright guys, Llew Gibson here, and today I'm doing a different type of video. So it's chest day, so it's all about chest, it's all about my session, but I'm doing it in a different way. So instead of talking about what I'm doing before each exercise in the actual gym, you know, because it's really loud, my gym has shit music and it's just annoying because it stops me focusing on my sets, and it, you know, it makes things awkward for me as well. And I think it sounds shit on the video as well, and it's just worth for you to watch as well. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to voice over on the video so you can actually see me doing the exercise whilst I'm talking about it. But then I'm only going to talk and explain the main parts that you need to know about it, and then I'm going to just put music on, you know, some banging tunes, and then you can just watch it, and I'll just edit the video in a good way, hopefully. So if you let me know, please, by liking the video or just commenting and tell me if it's good, or if you prefer these type of videos. Anyway, chest day, so it's a good day. It's my insanity week, which is not a good thing. I'm joking, I'm loving it at the moment. It's the most intense week, which is why I said it's not a good thing, but it is quality, and it's a really good way to switch it up from using heavy weight all the time and still getting the same amount of benefit from it. But it is painful, so and you'll have hell of a pump as well. Yeah, I'm going to make a video about pumps as well, because my pumps have been absolutely terrible lately, and that's because I'm so deep into my cut now. I think this is week 8, and I'm so deep into it, my muscles just get depleted. They get a pump for the first 2 exercises, and then it just slowly fades away. So I'm going to show you a video on how to get a good pump, and how to keep the pump throughout the whole session as well, so I'll talk about that. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about what's going on. I'm changing a lot up now from next week onwards, and I'm starting to apply it this week as well. So what's been happening in the last 7 weeks is I've been cutting, you know that. I've been carb cycling, you know that. I haven't talked a lot about my cardio, but my cardio has been 2 to 3 sessions, only less. I've only been doing low intensity, steady state cardio, and I've been doing them fasted. But if I'm honest with you, I've barely been doing 2 a week, so I've been doing 2 every week then. I'm going to bump it up now. I'm going to be doing 4 cardio sessions a week. 3 of them will definitely be fasted, and it'll just be a 40-minute low intensity steady state walk on a treadmill or just outside, literally just a walk. It's the best way to burn fat. I've talked about this so many times, I'm not going to tell you again. And I'm going to chuck in a HIIT session as well, high intensity interval training, and I'm going to chuck that in when I've got carbs inside me. So I definitely don't recommend doing them fasted, so I'll do that, like, I don't know, whenever I fancy in the week. So it's going to be 4 cardio sessions a week now, as well as my 5 training sessions, and the optional 6th one, which obviously, because I love the gym, that's what I do. Yeah, because I have no life. No, but yeah, chest session today was really good. So I've just edited it now, I'm going to talk over it. But with my macros have just been, I've been continuing to do what I've been doing, and they drop as my body weight drops and as my body fat drops. So this week has been the first week where I've actually hit some kind of weight plateau. I still can't say that word, and I never will, so get used to it. Yeah, but my weight was 82.7 kilos this morning, but even though it hasn't dropped from last week, I'm actually really chuffed, because in the mirror I've seen so much results. My body fat levels have dropped. I've measured them with the caliper, even though the caliper's the body fat percentage, it tells me I'm like 7%. I know that's not true, but the millimeters where I take the measurements on my body, they've gone down compared to what I had like 2 weeks ago. So I'm not worried about the weight on the scales. It's the worst thing ever. Just look in the mirror. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're losing weight? Yes. So I'm not worried about that at all. But like I said, I'm bumping up the intensity with this insanity week, and I'm introducing another cardio session from what I should have been doing. So that's it for now. That's how Get Shredded is going. That's what's happening. But now, chest day, I'm going to talk about this session. So I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to talk over it. Alright guys, so this is me talking over my session. So with the Insanity week, what it's about, it's all about pre-exhausting the muscle. So it's not about using heavy weight to start off with compounds or anything. It's about going in with an isolation movement of what you're going to be training. So today is chest day for me. So I'm using the pec deck because I find it's one of the best for isolating my chest from any other muscle. We're not just doing sets to this. We're not just doing, you know, 3 sets of 10 reps. We are really bumping up the intensity. Like I said, it's insane, it's intense. I'm going straight into the session. Obviously after like 10 minutes warming up, but I'm going straight in with the first exercise of being a double drop set. I explained in my video last night what a double drop set is. It's basically when you do a working set with a stated number of reps. So I think it was 10 to 12, and I done this set. You go to failure of 10 to 12 reps. You drop the weight, you go to failure again, you drop the weight, you go to failure again, and that's one double drop set. So I'm doing 3 of those just to kick off the session. This is the first exercise. The benefits of this is it's actually going to deplete the muscle completely. It's going to give you a hell of a pump, but it's absolutely tearing the fibers to pieces because they're shocked. It's in isolation. Normally you start with a compound where you can like help yourself. But this one, it's not helping you at all. You're going to be so fatigued, so don't expect to lift heavy after this. It's just all about hitting the muscle and shocking it in a different way. Next exercise, dumbbell decline press. If you're not doing your decline presses, I recommend you do them at least 2 exercises in a session if you're trying to build muscle, because if you know the anatomy of your pectoral muscle, the pec major is actually made up of like nearly half of it, the fibers run downwards, so the best way to activate that is by doing decline work. Yeah, so otherwise you're obviously going to be activating the pec, the whole pec works together, but if you really want to get the most out of your chest workouts, you've got to get some decline work in. I'm going here with just 3 sets, 12 reps, and I'm just focusing on a slow negative on this one and fast all the way up. So it's just about a squeeze and the feeling the stretch on the way down and then just squeezing. Next exercise, single arm chest press. This is a brilliant isolation movement for your upper pec. Obviously this is an incline press, chest press machine. Yeah, but if you notice, I'm not just touching myself and enjoying it for no reason. What I'm doing is I'm actually doing it to work on my mind muscle connection. If you notice, I start touching my upper pec just to make sure I know what area of the pec I'm targeting, and my whole pec obviously, because it is an awkward movement, and once you get it right you will be able to feel it and feel the fibers, you know, reacting to what you're doing. Then I'm jumping into a superset of this machine and just going to absolute failure. So it's 10 to 12 reps I think on the single work and just focusing on squeeze. Then once you jump into the double arm movement, you just go in, you're not thinking about form, you're going to absolute failure just to deplete your body, deplete your pecs. Next exercise, body weight dips. This is a great movement, another one that's going to really hit you, you know, the decline work for you. So just chuck these in. I usually do them at the end of my session, but like I said, it's my intensity week. I'm switching it up. I'm chucking them in the exercise before last. So my body thinks that it's finishing, but it's not, trust me. But yeah, just focus on going down really slowly, you know, focus on using your chest and not your triceps. So kick your knees up, hold your knees in front of you using your abs, and this will just keep your body bent over. Last exercise. I think this is called dumbbell power press, but basically what it is, it's just a dumbbell flat bench press, but instead of keeping the dumbbells parallel with each other lengthways, you're keeping them parallel with each other widthways. So you're keeping them in close. You're trying to keep your elbows tucked in, but obviously as you fatigue, your elbows start to come out. But try and bring it down so that the top of the dumbbell touches your shoulder if your mobility is good enough, so you can feel the really good stretch. And as you come up, you'll be able to see that it's giving my chest a really good contraction all the way in the middle. So it's working on your inner chest, but it's not a close dumbbell press, you know, when you have them both dumbbells touching each other. So yeah, it's a really good finisher. And then I'm jumping into, you know, normal bench presses just to completely deplete my pecs. Moving into triceps, I'm using the V-bar. I'm doing like a variation between an extension and a press down. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping my elbows tucked in, and I'm not, you know, let my elbows flare out like a press down. But what I'm doing is I'm actually bringing my elbows back instead of keeping them fixed, and so it's giving a really good stretch to my tricep as I come up. Supersetting that with bodyweight failure triangle press ups just to get that finishing. Right, to end the session, obviously I done a little bit of posing just to show you my physique update, and it's just a bit of a laugh. Like, so this is Joe. If you've been following me on Instagram for ages, basically a year ago, for like the whole year, I started my Instagram. I trained with him every day. Yeah, so he was my training partner, and he just stopped going to the gym because it just faded out and he had enough of it. He was just bored, I think, he couldn't be bothered. But yeah, so we had a little bit of pose off, bit of fun. Yeah, hopefully he's getting back into it now, so he's still in good shape. Obviously he always is, he always got better abs than me. But yeah, so we're having a bit of fun. He's always trying to out-angle me. Yeah, and he does with the triceps at the end as well, so I'll just let you watch it. And this is my 8th weekend to get shredded now. So make sure you subscribe. If you like the video, let me know. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.